Hello and welcome to Generation Zero. So, this is a little different of a start than I expected, because I thought, oh, I can just start a new story with a new character. It turns out your progress is universal across your saves. So we're just going to play my, initially what was supposed to be just my mess around character, and we're just going to have to continue from there. To get you up to speed, we are in an area, this island by Sweden. This is set in an alternate 1980s Sweden where essentially everybody's dead because robots have, like, Boston Dynamics dog robots with guns have risen up Terminator style and attacked everyone. Now, I've been down to here and conducted a mission in this command bunker. Essentially, the Russians don't know what's going on. They think they're going to be attacked. We're just going to stop that because this game has no dead zone in its thumbsticks. As you can see, I'm not touching it. It's just drifting because for some reason they programmed it, or when they ported it, they didn't put a dead zone in. But, so, that happened, and I aggroed something. Neat. Oh, tick. Great start. But yeah, so, the Russians think something's going on, the Swedish military doesn't know what's going on, and this game's actually huge. As you see, I'm here. I have this island I've kind of cleared to about here, and then we got here, and then that extends all the way to all of this, and then the DLC on this island. Excuse me. Drones. Yeah. We got drones. I hear the second drone. They're not good. They ping and alert other guys. Hey, steel. I also have a hunting rifle with thermal vision, so I can be like a predator from the movie, not like one that gets told to sit down by Chris Hansen. I also have what is effectively a G3 with a busted scope. I found an AK, but it wasn't as good. And then I got a... what is this? Supposed to be like a Walther? I have to see if any of the loot respawned quick. Oh yeah, these are the Boston Dynamics dogs. This is actually a prototype version. Anything orange is a proto, and it only gets scarier from there. The green camel ones are military, and they have shotguns, which hurt a lot. I was really wanting to do this from the beginning, but this game had to be difficult, and my god, I don't need more explosive gas tanks. You're supposed to kind of play this in a way where you're supposed to Red Dawn the robots. If you've seen the original, I have not seen the remake, I refuse to. But the original, you know, Russians invaded. I think they changed it to like North Koreans in the new one. Or they might have just did that for Homeland. Whatever that game that sold terribly was. But you have a bunch of stuff at your disposal. Gas tanks, you can use boom boxes, radios. I've got flares and fireworks because flares will actually... because the robots use, from what I can tell, IR to detect you. IR and audio. And if they see a big fire from, you know, a flare, they'll snap to it. Alright, so we gotta go to Iboholmen Castle, which is that way. Turn off my light. I'll admit the thermal vision, it works. I can see robots, but I more or less just put it on because it's cool. And because then I can make Predator jokes. But from the time I've spent playing, this is actually really fun. The robots range from drones and the little explodey-doo that tick, to Boston Dynamics doggos with guns, to big boys, to dummy thick boys. And I don't mean boy like B-O-Y, I mean boy as in B-O-I. And dummy thick as in they're enormous. I've yet to fight one. I may have a ton of gear, but I do not feel capable of fighting them. I should have some tricks up my sleeve though, because my skills, I'm trying to get to this. Because if I can hack, then I can make the robot hostile. And as you can see, that's one of the big boys in the picture. And if I can hack him for 40 seconds, 40 seconds of a hostile robot turning friendly should be pretty good. Just trying to reposition my microphone just right. Yes, there's a mission at Iboholmen Castle. Wow, that hurt. Alright, where's the road? Okay, so if I follow this, I should be able to make it up. I'm gonna need my rifle. Because I've cleared this place before, and I had a friend, and it was difficult. Doing this solo dolo is likely going to get me lit up. Unless I can red dawn them real good, but I don't think I'm capable. I need cover. If I'm going to engage the robots, I need lots and lots of cover. See? Robot. Anybody down here? One. Oh, is that a thick boy? Yep, that's a big boy right there. He is a unit. So, where do we want to fight from? I mean, if I could get up there, I've got a good position, but I'd have to be the master of sneaking. What I could do... You see nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Yeet. You guys should go look at the flare. It's really neat. Ah, hell. Please keep looking at the flare. They're not looking at the flare. Ah. Find defensive position. This isn't one. This ain't it, Chief. Get over the wall, fatty. Can we sweep up here? Where can we go? Where can we go? Ow! You Do you have a sniper rifle? Let's flip this to semi. Where did you go? Ah, there you are. It's one robot. There's another one right there. There's three. Reposition. I might be able to make it. If I just stuff enough medical supplies in my face as I run, I should live. Tower. Yes. They can still engage me, but I have the height advantage. Okay. Now let's deal with these guys. Oh, crap. That's not good. That sounds like... I guess it isn't. Did you guys just forget about me? You really shouldn't. Ah, below. Those shotguns have very little spread. It's scary. Where are you shooting? Ah, there. Also, pro tip, this is a bolt action sniper, but if you shoot and immediately unscope, you completely negate the rechamber. Alright, let's turn that off. Can I shoot from up here? Yo, there's a spot there. Alright, let's mess up their targeting for a second. There. Get distracted. Really? Wasted opportunity. Try it again. Oh, that didn't work. I went that way. Okay, we're gonna try one more. I got a ton of fireworks at my storage, so I don't really care if I burn them. There we go. Now pay attention to that. You. Ow, that hurt. So, how do we deal with this? There's still, I don't know, 3-ish 4? Are they below me? Oh, they are below me. Can I... Ow! You are not dead. I thought you were dead. That was my bad. And what's cool is, like, they have an armor plate that you can actually blast through. And depending on if you're using, like, hollow points or using full metal jacket, it varies your component damage. When I was playing this before getting to this point, I had said to a friend of mine that I think this... Oh, I'm stuck. That this game would be, or like these enemies would be really cool in Escape from Tarkov. Just because of the sheer amount of fear you get when fighting them. They're erratic, they're dangerous, their weak points are different from people. Okay, is that everybody? I think that's... Nope, you're still alive. Now that's everybody. Huh? Huh? Anybody? I got 669 7.62 rounds left. I am willing to fight someone. Yeah, see? Green camo. The military ones. And then there's Phoenix ones that do, I think, incendiary damage. There's Apocalypse ones that like leak radiation or like toxic gas. But every enemy also has a weak point. Like with when you saw me shooting at these guys, I wasn't aiming center mass, I was aiming at the fuel tank on their back, because that's their weak point. The big boy down there-ish, his weak point is also on his back. And the thing is, you can hit a weak point and not kill these things, but you'll soften them up a good amount. Ooh, new cosmetic stuff. I'll loot over, or get to the objective later. I want to first clear this place of all possible loot. Yeah, that went a lot better than the first time I did this. The thing too is, setting up traps in this, it's really important, but you have to really understand what you're doing, because anybody can just slap down a stereo and then throw down a couple... Oh, there you are. Hey, you never died. Did any of your friends come out this way too? Because I'm still in combat. Not taking the flashlight. Take the binoculars. I can break them down for parts. Because that's another thing, is there's crafting in this. It's very limited, which I can appreciate, just like the survival aspect. You're not meant to sit here and be like, oh man, I need to go get food and set up a farm and all this. It's just, don't die to the angry murder robots. Which is a surprisingly difficult task. Because the early game, it's like, hey, here's 3 robots. And you're like, oh god, I only have a pistol. And now it's like, hey, here's 10 robots, and I'm like, oh god, I only have an assault rifle. You still really have to play the angles, get into good positions, hope there's a collision mesh that screws you like what was happening to me. What's my rifle sitting at? Okay, it's full. Pistol. Yep, we're good. This is all looted. Perfect, perfect. Let's find Big Boy and try to turn him into a scrap heap. Oh, there's 2 more. Oh, ow. Excuse you. And the cool part is that explosion does damage in an area. So you can actually blown off armor like there's no tomorrow. If they're near like a fuel tank or something, you can actually cause a chain reaction, which I've accidentally done and nearly killed myself. Anybody? I'm gonna have to search this whole place. Wait, are you? The game gives you, at least it gives me crazy paranoia. Because I've been walking through the forest and been jumped by robots. Little did I know, Sweden is the Detroit of robots. You can be walking anywhere and just suddenly get jumped by a group of robots. You can also search all these cars like I was doing earlier. Hit this one with the Chinese fire drill. These are like the one I found before was pretty much an armored van, kind of like the security vans you find. Hey, locate the defensive position. Not here, Chief. Shortly before the attack, the dispatch team at Iboholmen Castle apparently managed to track an emitter using an unknown enemy signature. Its coordinates seem to indicate nearby south shoreline of... Yeah, I thought that was what I heard. Oh god, he's there. Leave me alone. Cars can explode. Means cars are dangerous. Alright, no time for semi-auto. We're just mag dumping. Second he stands still. Shoot. Shoot, idiot. Oh, nice. I hit directly on his weak point, I think. No? Because that's his weak point. He must have just been a low-level version. Yeah. Don't you like that? The car as checking just explodes. But honestly, you didn't miss much. Alright. The radio mast in Iboholmen Naval Base has been used to disrupt radio communication through one of the machines attaching itself to it. Removing the tick restored radio communication only for a short period of time, during which a Russian voice could briefly be heard. In another military communication, a Veselin officer named Major Bowman mentioned the existence of another radio mast near Grantorp that might be maintaining the disruption. Finding this location and removing the machine jamming the signal could reestablish use of radio. So now I gotta go to Norra Saltholmen, which is somewhere around here. But there's also this guy. Giant A641. These guys are they're rivals, as you see in the lower right, active rivals 1. As I fight stuff, the region levels up, and enemies begin to spawn. Or they'll, if I die to one, there's a chance they'll spawn. It's a lesser version of the Nemesis system from games like Shadow of War, which I still think is really cool, because the stuff I read, they're like, oh yeah, if an enemy gets high enough level, you'll probably need a team to take them out. And I'm just like, oh, interesting. Need his draft letter about Scarvin. Dear Mr. Gustafson, I hereby kindly ask you to do what is in your power so that the Scarvin bunker located on Norra Iboholmen can be officially decommissioned and turned into a museum. As you're aware, there haven't been any military operations or station personnel at Scarvin for over 2 years due to its poor state, and plans to rehabilitate it have been put on hold due to the extremely high costs involved in replacing its obsolete surveillance equipment. With the current events in Berlin, one can only hope that this would be a historical time for Europe, and that this will usher in an era of peace where we wouldn't have need for coastal defense. When that day finally comes, then... Also, haha, Cold War being an era of peace, or even after the Cold War. Something up there still sees me. Or it might be a glitch. I had that happen. It might just be a continuation of that glitch. I'll go follow it, see if there's someone looking for me, slap them if there is. Then I have to start moving towards the defensive position at Saltholmstungen. If anybody Swedish is watching this, I do apologize. I can't speak Swedish. I barely speak English correctly. Is there somebody out this way? No. Are you below? I really don't want to gamble on jumping off, but just did. So where are you, mystery man? Unless this is pointing... Nah, this isn't. I thought this might be pointing towards my rival robot. Which, really thinking about it, that's some Skynet level stuff, that you have a robot that's just learning to rival you. Alright, where do I have to go? Still got a mission here. Otherwise, yeah. I have to either swing around the land or cross that bridge. I'm not crossing that bridge. That is guaranteed doom. So we'll fast travel to Hastvik. Alright. Let's quick offload some stuff, and you can see how much crap I actually have. As you can see, I'm almost maxed out on storage space already because of just all the junk I have that I use for various things, or I store gas tanks because I need to use them in ambushes. Boomboxes, those are good. Field radios are respawn points. I got landmines. Those are anti-tank mines, too. Old anti-tank mines. Poison gas tanks, which I have no idea what I'm using those for. They're robots. They can't be poisoned. And then I gotta scrap those. But yeah, I think we'll call it here. Welcome to the Robo-Apocalypse in Sweden. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to hit the like button. It lets me know if you want to see more of this and helps out the channel a lot. If you are new, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.